Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shifts and how to navigate them. So, the download I was getting today is holy and holy. Okay, like holyhood. Hood is specific as well. I find it weird. I was like putting on this. I feel like seeing from a new lens, like, okay, so before you could become whole, you had to be like feeding into holy things, like things that were not holy. Like, you know, you may have been very deceitful, or you may have like just lived out of your truth for quite a while, but that showed you that you wanted to live in truth. And then you learned to let go of things that were no longer nourishing your body and soul, right? And live more wholesomely, holy, like WHOLE. And then we out here is take care of your temple, body, #self-love, and take imperfect action, jump bitch. So there may be something that you're being called to do, which will nourish your soul a little more than you've been choosing, like a new journey. That's so funny. I feel like you are being called to like maybe a new journey, like that doesn't include being deceived all the time. I feel like you're being called to create consciously, not from your wounds. Yeah, we've got the Fool twice. This is going to be a new journey where you're not going to have to 143 means I love you. You're not going to be dealing with these people who are very deceptive. So stop like thinking that into existence, right? The moon, unconscious fears, right? Unconscious creation, right? I feel like you may be creating, a little bit of both. You can see how it looks like the hands are specific as well. Like you can hold either reality, which is also like kind of with my download, like the timeline where you are perpetrating pain, right? And then there's a timeline where you choose to live in truth. 222 on the timer. You live in divinity, right? Where you choose truth, you choose divinity, right? And I feel like you're letting go of the timeline where you choose pain, deception, to be a deceptor as well. Decepticon. Damn you. No, just kidding. Sorry guys, I'm in a mood today. I feel like you are being called to like the Fool's journey, okay? Both of these, and with confidence, right? Let spirit lead you away from this deceptive journey, away from this attachment journey, right? Because in this one, we've got both with their hands open, right? You're with arms wide open, your freaking heart, bitch. You know what I mean? So I feel like, and you are being called to also dance with your darkness. Dance with this, like, deceptive behavior. Ask yourself why. Get really curious about the things that you've done that you may not have liked doing, right? You may have, like, looked at them after doing them and you were like, oh, who is that? I don't want to be that person. 3, 2, 1 on the timer. But that's how you knew to change and choose different, right? Was, like, being a Decepticon, right? Planting seeds that you didn't want to plant, planting unconsciously, as well as like not singing your song, not speaking up for who you want to be or what you believe in. I feel like Spirit is pushing you into a new era. That's wild. Where you are transforming and you are choosing to plant consciously, and align your chakras as well is big. But you're no longer unconsciously letting your fear run you. You are leaving that in the past. You're letting fear rule you in the past. Yeah, and I feel like you're choosing to live in your knowing, allow your spirit, your intuition to lead you, right? As well as the moon to lead you. And you are finding divine balance. Your masculine and feminine are, I heard, becoming polarized. What does that mean? I will put it on the screen because I do not know. I feel like you are also learning that you are meant to be an eternal learner. So you're being teachable, right? And you do have a lot of sunshine coming in. I feel like you might be 444 on the timer, becoming less shy because I said sunshine. I feel like you're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. And I feel like you're also like regenerating yourself after like feeling like a wilted flower for a bit, right? Really feeling insecure in who you were becoming. But I feel like you're now becoming this blooming, beautiful, bright sun. And you're learning that you're meant to shine and you're not meant to be like droopy. I feel like you're learning to shine. Really become grounded in who you want to be and nourish your dreams, nourish your desires, put your pen to paper has been a big download. But I feel like you're learning to treat yourself as you would have liked to have been treated. And learning to nourish your creativity is big as well. Learning how to let go of control. Yeah, and continue closing these cycles of self-abuse. I feel like Spirit is pushing you towards a decision, right? And to also, I heard heeding a warning about like maybe a snaky, I heard substance. So there's might be a substance you're being called to let go of. Sneaky substance. That sounds like alcohol to me, but I could be wrong. I feel like, yeah, you've got a lot of protection as you work through these emotions and you really work through these roots. Chakra roots, I'm going to have to get down to the bottom of that. But this is what this gives me because of that. And I feel like you're letting go of quick energy. Quick deceptive energy is what I heard. And you're really learning to grow after like someone chopped you down. You're still growing. And Spirit's very proud of you. But we're gonna see what chakra roots means. All right, let's get an oracle. Multiple musts and the world. I think you're being called to like recognize that you are this world, right? And you're being called to like your confident era to really shine like a diamond. See how there's a diamond on there? That's been big as well. And how much pressure it takes to become a diamond. So be patting yourself on the back, you baddie. I feel like maybe you are being called to drop the mask and really just like live within this transformation and don't like be who you think you should be who you want to be, right? Some of mine. I've got your past struggles or your strength today. Might want to get some amethyst. Stop trying to control the outcome. Surrender. You're attracted to the fact that they're unavailable. Hashtag attracted to red flags. I was going to say flames, fam. You'll be attracted to them flames. Don't get burned. That's specific. How have you been giving your power away? Hashtag saying yes when you mean no. Make gratitude a daily ritual. Smarter, not harder. What are you holding on to that is hurting you? Hashtag self-sabotage. Creativity. Tap in. Draw, paint, dance, sing, write. You can't do the work for them. All right, guys. I hope this helps.